Hello, good people. Welcome back. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. However you celebrate, I hope you all are having a great time and enjoying the holiday season. For those of you who have been around for quite a while, you know I'm not much of an Edison player. I dabble here and there, but I just could not resist the urge to give my good friends on the Dueling Book ladder some gift cards this season. So we are running the first ever Edison video on this channel, playing none other than Nurse Burn, which is an old favorite of mine. I used to play this quite a bit, and whenever I learned that gift card and Nurse were both legal in Edison, I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna cook. So I found a few deck lists to go off of, but really just decided to go more like full on Nurse Burn rather than make this what could potentially be a better list of like a Chain Strike variant or something like that. I just really wanted to lean into the Nurse side of things and get some really fun games. So we're leading off with 3 copies of Nurse Reficule the Fallen One. The Dark Lord stuff can just get out of here. We don't have to worry about that. 2 copies of Mystic Tomato I think is totally fine. It can search up Sangan. It can search up the Nurse, so I think that's going to be good enough. Morphing Jar is just excellent in this deck for very obvious reasons. And then 1 copy of the Marshmallow, however you want to say it. I just love this card. I don't know if it's even supposed to be in here, but I'm going to play it. We have 3 copies of Upstart Goblin because, of course, with Bad Reaction and Nurse, you draw a card, your opponent loses 1,000. So cards just broken in this deck. Same with Soul Taker. For Floodgates, we have a Level Limit Area B, a Swords. We have a Gravity Bind down here. Not as many choices in the Edison format, but they're very powerful here. We do have the 1 Giant Trunade, which I think is very powerful in this deck to make sure your plays go through. Often you have to play around interaction with Nurse and Bad Reaction to make sure your plays go through. So Giant Trunade, just like in GOAT format, is going to be one of those ways to sort of reset the back row and just make sure you can get those huge pushes with Gift Card and the like. Leading off our mini traps, of course, 3 full copies of Bad Reaction to Simochi, 3 copies of Gift Card, 3 copies of the Paths of Destiny, which is an interesting card that I used to play in Nurse Burn back in the day, so happy to have it back here. Basically, this is always going to deal 2,000 damage to your opponent as long as you have a Bad Reaction or a Nurse on the board. It doesn't matter how they flip, but sometimes it gains you 2,000 as well, so a very coin flippy card, pun intended. But happy to have this here. The other card that I have to go with the Nurse Burn strategy is 1 copy of Dark Cure. This card's probably a little bit too memey, but whenever I found out about it, I was like, yeah, I gotta play this card too. It's just so sick. For draw power, we've got all 3 copies of Reckless Greed. We do have some generic burn spells and Secret Barrel, Magic Cylinder, Ceasefire, and Dimension Wall as well. Starlight Road has actually performed well over expectations for me. I didn't have this in the deck at first, but then through a little bit of testing, was having some problems with Icarus attack and the like. And, you know, it's just good against Heavy Storm. Sometimes putting a 2,500 beater on the board in Stardust Dragon is just a whole lot of damage right there and can actually wall up your opponent a little bit. So Starlight Road, excellent in this deck. Very happy to have it here. The side is kind of a mishmash of cards. So to stop like the aggro decks, OTK decks, stuff like that, we can side into a Caius Battle Fader Brain Control package, which is pretty nice. Also, Wall of Revealing Light and Dimension Wall can help out there with those aggro decks. So that's kind of the thought behind that. Speaking of OTK decks, Frogs, Macro Cosmos, another good card for handling that, can also help out against Vayu if we decide to bring it in there. So that's why we have 3 of those. 7 tools, basically here just for like deck devastation, virus, Icarus attacks, stuff like that. Just going to be bringing it in against like the trap heavy decks that have annoying things to deal with. Heavy and MST are here in case we play against Decree. It's not like super likely, but it is possible. And these are just powerful cards, obviously, but don't want to get into the side deck too much because it is what it is, right? But hey, let's get out on the ladder, see if we can have some cool games. All right, match number 1 here. We'll lead it off with a rock. Okay. We're going to be going second here. That is totally fine. Opponent playing 41 cards. Oh, man. Tomato can get into Nurse. We already have Gift Card, Paths of Destiny, and a Secret Barrel. This could be a pretty short game. That's kind of what we're hoping for. This deck, of course, has the chance to just like win on turn 1. Nurse triple Gift Card. Nurse double Gift Card, Paths of Destiny. It has actually quite a few outs to win on turn 1. Unfortunately, the opponent just sets a monster. Oh my god. Please, please give me Nurse. Please give me Nurse. So, if that's Raikou, things can get very interesting. Like, Raikou is like the card to set turn 1. I could just set Secret Barrel and see if it's Raikou. Man. Yeah, I'm just going to set the Secret Barrel. With this hand, I don't think I can risk running the tomato into Raikou. That could be wrong. Like I said, I don't play a whole lot of Edison. But, oh, it's Goblin Zombie. Okay. Okay, well, we'll hit the opponent up with a Secret Barrel. This lets us just crash tomato into Caius if we want to. But, yeah, opponent's going to take 1,200 here. They're going to search up a zombie. That's totally fine. Yeah, all good. See what they grab here. And then we get into the old question of, do I attack with the Mystic Tomato? Now, obviously, it's very good for me if the opponent doesn't have, like, D-Prison or something like that to deal with the tomato. But if they do, it's very bad for me. So I guess the answer here is just draw a bad reaction. Another Secret Barrel. Okay. Plague Spreader can go into an 8. I don't think I really care about that too much. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to set Mystic Tomato. If they have another Caius, they have another Caius. Kind of is what it is. I'll set the Secret Barrel, and I'll pass the turn. And if we're able to get into a Nurse here, things could be very good. I don't want to set these cards because I don't want to run into a Heavy Storm. They have a Raigeki break. Okay. Oh, they're going after the back row. Okay, I don't mind losing the Secret Barrel here. That's totally fine. Hopefully no second Caius. Future Fusion. I'm not too worried about that one either. Snowman Eater is showing up for the Christmas episode. You love it. Absolute Zero is not the worst for me here either. I can just grab second tomato off of this one. They crash into that. Then I grab Nurse and I set these and hope it works out. I don't have high hopes. Malicious coming down. That's fine. I guess they can make an 8 off of that with Plague Spreader, or they can summon Gale. Sure. This is all totally fine with me. Yeah, Caius attack into Tomato. Cool. Man, now if I get Tomato, they don't attack it with Gale, but that's fine, right? I could just get Sangan. Help protect the Nurse, and then I could, well, I'm just going to get the Nurse. I think that's fine. We'll see how the opponent combats this. Like, worst case, they have a removal spell for it or whatever, and that's kind of okay. Best case, I just win the game. This is 7,000 points of burn here. I get to set Morphing Jar too. Sure. Yeah. All right. I got one back row. I'm going to lead on this Upstart Goblin because I want to see if they have an answer. If they do, they gain 1,000. Like, it's not really that big of a deal. Activating the effect of Caius. I don't think they're going to be doing that here. Probably just a misclick. Oh, no. You lose the 1,000, thank you. Yup. Upstart Goblin broken in this deck. And hey, drew another one. How about you take another 1,000, opponent? That's right. Dimension Wall. Okay. Not too concerned about that. Let's set Morphing Jar. And I guess I should have given the hand a shuffle first, but whatever. Let's set all of these. And pass on over the turn. I don't think I need to... I guess I could just activate them in the standby phase, but... what would make me regret that? Book of Moon? Specifically, when I can just wait, but the opponent's going to attack, right? Yeah, let's just activate it all now. Let's do the Paths of Destiny first. Opponent's going to take 2k regardless. I might be missing something here in the standby, but the opponent didn't have anything to remove Nurse there, like on my turn, so it's pretty likely that that we're okay here. We actually get to gain 2,000, which is kind of funny. It does not matter what you flip. Yeah, you get a heads, take 2,000. That's all right. That's all right. That's right. I have another Paths of Destiny. Is this okay, opponent? Can I get another heads just for good measure? Oh, let's go. I will gain 2,000. Uh-huh. I love that the opponent is actually flipping the coin, not that it matters at all. This is awesome. I could have just used gift card. I probably should have just used gift card there. Honestly, I wasn't really thinking. But gift card, go to game 2. Yeah, let's go. I guess it is technically correct to activate Paths of Destiny first there in case like the opponent forgot to use like a trap stun or a decree or whatever there. And then they want to activate it on the second one. So then I could just chain gift card to that. So maybe I was supposed to do it like that. All right. We saw Caius from the opponent. We saw Gale. I really don't know how I'm supposed to side here. I think I'm just going to run it back. Like this, it felt pretty good. We saw Raigeki break. Maybe this is a good time to just like bring in the Caiuses. We can cut like the Dark Cure, I suppose. It's not the best card in the world. I think I'm just going to bring in the 7 tools, honestly. Like the opponent could definitely have Deck Devi in this deck. So let's just do that and call it a day. I think that's totally fine. There's no reason to like tear the deck apart, take out, you know, the cards that combo well with each other. Okay, this hand's not bad. We have access to, I mean, probably Morphing Jar, right? With the Sangan, because we already have our bad reaction. I have no idea if the siding is correct. I'm just out here playing Nurse Burn like, yeah, I guess. Caius is really annoying once again, but I could just attack with Sangan. Now if it's, oh, it's zombies. Right. I totally forgot about the goblin zombie. I'm just going to summon out Sangan. I probably am supposed to have Caius in the deck, honestly. So we'll chalk that up to an Edison noob mistake. We got him. They held the trap dust shoot. So good. Oh, I forgot about it? Oh, I'm sorry about it. I'm sorry. Get in there, Sangantha. Ooh. We're gonna Raigeki break Sangan? I know Mizuki's good to get in the graveyard, but... Alright, I think I'm gonna just grab Morphing Jar here. What is this? What does this tell me? So this has to be something, right? Like, they put Mizuki in the graveyard, which is totally fine, but... maybe they have Caius? And I'm not supposed to set bad reaction here? Or a Dimension Wall, just set the chainables? I kind of want to set the Dimension Wall, though. If Caius hits that, whatever. If the opponent heavy storms, it's totally fine as well. Interesting. See what else they've got for me here. If we go to a game 3, I think I will side in the Caius package. Future Fusion is fine. Okay, that makes some amount of sense to want to get the Mizuki in the graveyard. All right, we'll send Elemental Hero Ocean and... Malicious, sure. And Zombie Master, okay. Now the opponent's going to be taking some damage here. That's for sure. That's fine. Do you have another monster in hand? It appears they do. Okay. I guess I'll take the 1100. Sure. Yep, that's fine. I will mill my top card, no big deal. Upstart, I kind of would have liked to have had, but that's okay. Dimension Wall, the Zombie Master, so they take the maximum amount of damage. Okay, now I get to set Morphing Jar. It does draw the opponent 5 cards, but that's totally fine with me. It's definitely going to work out in my favor, I would imagine, especially since it makes the Secret Barrel a little bit bigger. Oh. Ooh, what a good draw. Swords is excellent. I think I'll Swords first to see what their face down monster is. Sure. Flippy flippy. Show me what you got. It is Snowman Eater. That effect is mandatory. Oh, pop one of your monsters about it. That's so funny. Yeah, Goblin Zombie. That makes sense, right? It's just kind of funny. We pop the Goblin Zombie, but yeah, get the Plague. I guess, Plague's pretty good with the Zombie Master. They could go, if they go into Bryo, they can only bounce one card, right? Which is probably going to be Swords, which is fine. Yeah, I think I'm just going to still just set these, and I could give them 1,000 with Soul Taker to get rid of the Zombie Master, but that's not really worth it. They have Mizuki in the graveyard, right? They could go for a level 8. I don't really care about that. Because of Malicious, they could go for... Yeah, it's all fine. Just set the bad reaction, set the Soul Taker, pass the turn. If they go into Bryo and they pop the Swords, cool, whatever. It's not that big of a deal. If they go into Magical Android, cool, whatever. Once again, not that big of a deal. And I get to see 5 fresh cards with a Morphing Jar. And the opponent's already taken 1,800. Okay. Yeah, Zombie Master's fine. Now, if they do it this way and they get back the Plague, if they go into Bryo, they have to stack a card. Well, I guess they can just use Goblin Zombie at that point. Sure. So they could still get a card to hand to use with Bryo. They could go into Mistworm, which would be kind of interesting. We don't want the Goblin Zombie? That's fine. Another Goblin Zombie, okay. Sure. So they could go into Mistworm plus another. I think I'm still okay here. Please just go into Magical Android so I can bad reaction. That would be so funny. Like, if they bounce the Morphing Jar, obviously it's annoying, but it's not the end of the world, right? Okay, they activate Malicious. That's fine. Okay, they're going for an 8. That's totally fine with me. Oh, Dark End Dragon, yeah. That one is quite annoying, but it's not the end of the world. We lose the Morphing Jar, cool. I can bad reaction Soul Taker that. And now Swords is like still live, and they can't summon out Plague now. So, all right, sure. 1 on the Swords. Draw a card. Ceasefire. Ceasefire is pretty good. I could flip Reckless Greed. Do I need to? So now if they get back Plague, they go into like Mistworm, they bounce this, I die, I guess. So maybe I do need to flip Reckless Greed and try to get into something that can help me either live or something like that. So yeah, let's flip up Reckless Greed. Draw a couple of cards. Upstart and another Soul Taker. It's making my Ceasefire worse, but I feel like it's going to be good again at some point anyway. The question is, do I flip Secret Barrel now before I do all of the Soul Takering? I guess like I can flip a bad reaction and I can upstart first, draw a card. See what else is going on. Oh, Tomato. That doesn't help a whole lot. They can get me into Nurse, but like Nurse isn't doing anything. I guess I just said it, right? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is doing 1,000. Yeah, let's just flip up Secret Barrel now. Maybe there's a chance with Ceasefire and Mystic Tomato that I am actually able to take the opponent out here. They take 1,000. I can attack over Goblin Zombie to deal 300 more, which puts them at 4. Or puts them below 4. Puts them to 39. Get them to 19. Maybe I am supposed to do that. It gets him another card in hand, but like that's a monster, right? That's perfectly fine with me. I think I am going to do that. Let's just attack into the Goblin Zombie here. And that just makes the Ceasefire math a little bit easier. They get a monster off of Future Fusion as well, which actually helps me. Yeah, Spirit Reaper's fine. So now I deal 2,000 more. We're looking at 1, 2, 3. If they summon any other monster, they die to ceasefire. That's so funny. That's so funny. And get your Dark End Dragon out of here. Get rid of... Actually, Zombie Master doesn't really help with any of that, does it? Yeah, we'll just get rid of the Zombie Master because that's the actual threat. Just in case, like, there's a chance that I need to, like, live a little better. Yeah, Future Fusion goes. Yep, Absolute Zero, come on down. Would you like to summon another monster, opponent? Oh, it's big. That's funny. I love that. They can't attack. I imagine they want to put another monster on the board here, right? I don't get to draw the next 2 turns. Yes, yes. Yes, another monster. All right. I'm going to do this the right way here. Go to my turn. I don't get to draw, but ceasefire. You flip up that monster. Watch it just be like a random normal zombie. This is so good. Yeah. Take your 2,000, please. Nice Pyramid Turtle. Oh, no, 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 no. It counts my Mystic Tomato too, opponent. It counts all of the monsters on the board. And what we got there, that's going to be a win for Nurse Burn for Christmas. I think it goes to show, especially with like the sighting, that I am very new to this format. I literally only play Frog OTK. So, and like, I think this might be my first time playing against zombies, honestly. So like some of the interactions, I'm just not going to see as well, but I don't think I necessarily have to win with the burn deck, right? So just out here having some fun with Nurse Burn. Let's go ahead and get another match. All right, we got a match here. Let's go with scissors this time. That's right. That's right. How about Nurse triple gift card? I'd settle for that. I think that'd be a good opener. It's so close. It's so close. Come on, Upstart Goblin. You can do it. Now another Paths of Destiny will do it as well. Oh my God. Come on. It's too good. It's too good. I'm gonna wait because of potential like Book of Moon or whatever. Oh my Lord. I don't want to just rip it off. Dandy's fine. Uh-huh. All good. All good, opponent. What else you got for me? Lone Fire? Yeah. I don't think I'm screwed because of this here. Believe that was just a misclick. You cannot Lone Fire into debris, that's for sure. Another Lone Fire, that's fine. Uh-huh. Yeah, sack the Lone Fire, sure. What are we getting? Copy Plant, okay. Becomes a 3, it can go into a 7, so we're probably just grabbing Black Rose here, right? This is fine. Then we'll be forced to show the opponent the goods. But I think it was okay here to hold off on everything. Hold on. Gift card. Is this okay? Man, the opponent really thought they were cooking here. But here's another gift card. I thought I'd be extra generous this year, and I'd give out 2. You know, usually whenever you're buying a gift card for somebody, you just give them 1, but I just wanted to be nice. All right. We got the Essential FTK. I believe this is Gigavise. So probably want the faders in here. I don't know about the wall. Might be a little A little costly. MST is actually pretty good. Probably bring in Dimension Wall. Macro is also very good. So I'm going to end up taking out quite a few of the burn cards here, but I think that's okay. Starlight Road, I think, can be all right. Dark Cure. I mean, Dark Cure could be pretty good here, right? Let's take out the Trunade. Morphing Jar. That one can be a bit of a double-edged sword. I think I'll actually just take that out. We'll cut a Paths of Destiny. Maybe this is just a little bit too much to bring in, right? But, I mean, they're all good cards. I could just cut down on Soul Takers. Like, they're fine, but proactive removal's a little slow. I could trim a Starlight Road. Whatever. I'll just bring in 2 macros and not bring in the Dimension Wall. I don't want to cut down like too much on what the deck has going on. 2 macro, triple fader, probably good enough. And you know, what if I just open Nurse, like triple burn spell again, and everything's just good? I didn't do that, but it's all right. Like, I've got 2 floodgates here. I do have a Nurse. I've got Reckless Greed. I have Starlight Road to help protect my floodgates. Maybe things will be okay. All right, just a set monster from the opponent, and nice little gift card to start off. Okay. I may hold the Nurse here until I, see if I can get a little bit more. Let's just go ahead and lead on Swords and see what that face down monster is there. Sangan. Okay. No reason to set gift card. And I'm definitely not going to attack into the Sangan, so I'm just not going to play the Nurse. Going to hold on to that until I get, a little bit more to go with it. We're going to see 3 more cards next turn, so 2 gift cards, I guess. And a Paths of Destiny. Is that too much to ask? Ugh. Yeah, Lila's a problem. It's going to go after this. It actually hit the Gravity Bind? That's annoying. We mill over. Nothing too consequential here. It's 1 on the Swords. I did draw a macro, which is pretty good. Let's just go ahead and set that. And I could attack over Lila here. But once again, that makes me put my Nurse on the board. I kind of I just don't need to do that. I don't really need to attack over the Lila either. I'm just going to pass. Maybe this is a little too passive, but I think it's fine, right? Debris Dragon. Sure. That's fine. We're gonna... Oh, I should have... I guess I should have macroed there to stop the Sangan. Yeah. I probably should have macroed there to stop the Sangan, but that's fine. Just gonna Starlight Road here and get me a nice little Stardust Dragon going. Was trying to wait for like a little bit better of a moment to use the macro, but yeah, that was definitely I had Starlight Road on my mind. So what is your 3rd mill here, opponent? Mirror Force? Okay. All right. That's 2 on Swords. I mean, oh, another Reckless Greed. So I guess I'm free to activate Reckless Greed here now then, right? Because I'm getting in for 2,500. If I find another gift card, things could be really good. And like I'm drawing another Reckless Greed? All right, sure. Screw it. Why not? Battle Fader? Okay. All right. Summon Nurse. Upstart Goblin? Is that enough? I think that's enough. It is. Attack over Lila with Nurse. Like I said, Starlight Road has been nuts in the testing for this deck. Oh man. Set Reckless Greed, set gift card, set the Paths of Destiny, and pass on over the turn. And I think once again, I'm going to wait just to play around like potential Book of Moon here, right? I've got Stardust to protect from whatever I need to protect from. Can't activate that because the card is banished and you can't pay the cost. Oh, love it. The opponent's gone now, so we didn't get to activate them, but they were there. Oh, what a good match. What a good time with this deck, right? I had forgotten just how much I love the Nurse burn stuff. I know there were definitely some things in this video play-wise that I could have done a lot better, but and I know I don't have to keep bringing it up, but I'm an Edison noob. I'm just out here having some fun, and I thought, you know, bringing gift card would be a cool way to celebrate the holiday seasons, whether or not these gift cards are on fire when I'm giving them to the opponent, you know. Hope you guys enjoyed the video anyway, and once again, however you celebrate, I hope you guys are having a great holiday season, and I hope you guys are just having a good time. In general, that's going to be our video for the day. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. We'll be back with the next one.